This right here is the sign up for Battlefield Labs, right, y'all? So the reason why that's important is because they had the little Battlefield community video come out, right? And so what they're trying to do is that they are trying to basically outsource like Q&A. You know what I'm saying? So what that means for us is that we are going to get an opportunity, if they select you for the program, we are going to get an opportunity under NDA to play test the new Battlefield, right? It doesn't have a release date set yet. It's still in development, but this is a great opportunity. This is a big deal. And the reason why this is a big deal is because for so long Battlefield has been missing the mark. It has been okay. You know what I'm saying? It's been all right, but it hasn't been what we wanted it to be, right? Battlefield has fallen short of what we expect for it to be. And so, since that's the case, now we have an opportunity to do something about that by applying for the Battlefield Labs program. But I understand that Battlefield Labs program is going to be available in North America, so they have service for North America, and they will have service for Europe, but that's it. So it's not open to the rest of the world. And on those servers, we'll be playing like, builds of the game that have certain features enabled and disabled. What they want to test and what they want to kind of measure up against, and have us go through the game and submit proper reporting and feedback around any sort of just anything that comes up during gameplay. And so I'm super excited about it. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. I think that anybody who is interested in applying in this or interested in being a part of this, I'll post a link in the comment section, or in the description section of this video when it goes up. And yeah, I think, man, you know what? Given the history that Battlefield has had, just about like not being that lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, Battlefield has been through some ups and some downs. I would say the last Battlefield that I enjoyed was probably Battlefield 4. I had a ball with that. But outside of that, the last really 3 Battlefields, so if we go all the way back to Battlefield 1, which I don't even know when that came out. Let me look that up real quick. Let me see, since I got my phone right here. But yeah, Battlefield 1 release date. So when did that? Okay, so that was in 2016, y'all. So 2016, almost 10 years of Battlefield just being mid or unplayable, with 2042 being the outlier in that category as far as just general unplayability. Yeah, Battlefield 1 was okay, but still, you know what I mean, still it still kind of left something to be desired, right? And then Battlefield 5 comes, and it's kind of like Battlefield 1.5. basically. It's pretty much the same thing, just different time period, maybe an update to the weapons a little bit, but all of the mechanics are still the same, with the only caveat being the battle royale mode. So what I'm gonna assume is that this play testing session, this Battlefield Labs, sort of community testing, will hopefully include some battle royale elements, because that would be kind of nice. Like, that would be pretty cool if, for squad sizes, maybe they increase the squad sizes. Maybe instead of it just being 4 like a regular like a regular BR, maybe they go up to, like, I don't know, if you're gonna put, how many players do you think would be in a lobby like that? Maybe 100 players. So if you went, what, 10 squads of 10 or something like that, or maybe if you, even if you broke it down smaller, maybe if you went squads of 5 or 6 or something like that, like whatever would make sense in order to give Battlefield opportunity to kind of compete with some of the other first person shooters. Because right now, if I had to rank them, I would say that Delta Force is number one. Regardless of what stage it's in, and whether or not it has a console release, and how closely associated it is with Battlefield, I would say that Delta Force is number one. Then I would say that, Fortnite, even though that's really not my jam, I realized that just the general popularity in terms of battle royale and first person, well, that's not even a first person shooter, that's really a third person shooter, but Fortnite just has made a stamp on the battle royale and just, first person, third person shooter genre as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? And then, after that, I would probably say Call of Duty. And I don't know who else you want to throw in there. I guess you could say some of the other extraction shooters at that point. Maybe Arma, Arena Breakout, and I guess last bringing up the rear would probably be something like a Halo or something like that. Those are kind of more niche categories, more niche titles. But I think ultimately Delta Force will kind of it's gonna put his name in the hat as far as like a competitive shooter. I think people will ultimately play that game competitively. I think that people ultimately will play the extraction mode specifically competitively. I think that it has a fast enough feedback loop or a fast enough gameplay loop to set up some tournaments around that, or some sort of competitive structuring around it. I think that but yeah, this is what we waiting on. We've been waiting on this for a minute. I'm glad that they are giving the Battlefield community an opportunity to put their name in the hat, because that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just fair to them to give them a chance to kind of weigh in and give some input, and not just give us what they think we want. I think that the NDA thing, though, I have no idea how they're gonna do that. I have no idea how they're gonna manage that. How are they gonna make sure that people are not doing too much? How are they gonna make sure that people are not doing too much? How are they gonna make sure, or where are they gonna draw the line as far as like what you can say, what you can't say, what you can share, what you can't share? I would have to assume that the streamers with the larger platforms will be adhering very closely to that NDA. However, the streamers that are wanting to either build a relationship with EA and use Battlefield as a vehicle to do so, I would assume that they would play ball with the NDA. But everybody else that's just looking for clicks and likes, like, good luck, good luck, getting them to comply and getting them to not share. But maybe that's the goal. Maybe the NDA thing and them coming out and saying that is just there to kind of prod you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of debate you a little bit and say like, okay, well, we got an NDA on this, but go ahead on and leak it out there and we'll collect all of that data too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably not gonna slap you on the wrist too hard. You probably get kicked out of the program, but that probably would not be the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? So beyond that, I did watch the trailer. Matter of fact, why don't we take a look at the trailer right now? Why don't we take a look at that right now and see what we can do? Let's go to let's look up the trailer right now, and then go to Battlefield community tab. See if we can pull up the trailer. Battlefield test. Let's see the trailer. I was wondering if what's his name was gonna come out with a little video on it. It looked like he did something. Was that okay to Jack Frag? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, we want to see the trailer, bro. We could break that down after we get into the program, or after we apply to the program. But let's see it. Let's see this. Look at that. Ooh, we go back a little bit. Go back. How it kicked in. Let's build Battlefield together. Ooh, look at that tank. I got the Battlefield music back. Ooh, destruction. Oh, okay. So this is hype for sure, and it's looking like a pretty modern shooter. You know, you could tell just by the way the soldiers are dressed and the weaponry that they're using that it's looking pretty modern. So that's good. Okay, there we go. Battlefield, sign up now. So, let's go back to our timer. Make sure that we don't miss our spot in line. But yeah, man. So that is what I am excited about. I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for them to deliver a game that people actually want to play, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here. More than likely, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna jump back on here and record another video when I actually finish signing up, and we can kind of talk through that. But yeah, hype to see what happens, y'all. Hype to see what happens. I hope that I hope that they come out and they do something that's like cool and interesting and unique with this game, man. Because for a long, long time, we've been wanting Battlefield to be good, bro. We've been wanting it to be good, bro. So, hey, come on with it. Don't let me down. Don't disappoint T Money now. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all, man. T Money. Y'all can follow me on everything. AT Money, AYETMONEY. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere on social media is still the same. AT Money. You'll know it's me. Trust me. You'll know it's me. So anyway, y'all be cool. Y'all be good to each other. Get that hate out your heart. Show some love. And I'll see y'all in the next